Howdy guys, I'm back with more of The Witcher. Last time I continued chapter 3 by just working on some more quests and looking around a little bit more of the trade quarter. Today I'm going to do a Posh Reception. Triss is trying to convince me to go to Luvarden's reception. It's due to take place on the upper floor of the new Nara port, which I came here before, but at the wrong time I had 6, and this guy bounced me out because
The
I made
famous
him mad.
monster slayer gracing my modest inn.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
Lovely inn you have.
Lovely inn. You must host many an illustrious guest.
True, though not many since this state of emergency.
Any other interesting customers?
You are nosy. A terrible fault. I have a terrible fault too. I'm greedy as hell.
Oh, that smug, gross laugh he just made. I just want to punch him. Then I wish you many wealthy customers. I'll pay you 233 orens. It's like all the orens I have. Does that mean that he's got, like, good information, or... This better be worth it.
I knew we'd agree. I've got nothing against gossiping about my customers now.
I'm listening.
These suspicious types have been coming here for a while. The soldiers ignore them.
I gather they wear salamander symbols.
You know them.
Ever listen in?
They speak softly. I've heard very little.
I'm sure they've said something interesting.
I overheard them talking about a password to an underground complex. Or was it a workshop?
What was the password?
One said the word thorn.
Thanks for the information. Bye.
Oh, so does that... That doesn't really, like, give me anything,
No
though.
challenges.
I don't know if that was a good value considering how broke I am. Alright, well, let's go do this now while I'm sitting here trying to decide if that was worth it.
Till tomorrow.
Oh boy, a lot of people up here. Female
You should find
companions.
yourself a real woman. Everyone knows witches are barren.
Maybe I want me a baron
That
chick.
dwarven
Nice.
loan shark dared to demand repayment.
Triss Merigold is the most beautiful woman in the world.
She's not bad. I don't know if she's the most beautiful woman in the world now. I want out. Can I go in here? Oh, I can. Don't mind me, guys. Oh, a mysterious note. Uh-oh. Should I be grabbing this? Ooh. Oh. Well, shoot, I guess I shouldn't have spent money on buying all those books before. Uh-oh.
Why are you here?
Uh-oh.
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for his superior drink. This is none of your business. Get lost. Lie.
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly.
Uh-oh. Did I find some liquor? Nilfgaardian lemon. Strong. Do I want it? Is that the one that I don't want to get rid of the potion-based stuff. Here, you can have this crap.
A stupid idea.
The semen-flavored one. Okay, what is this that I picked up? A note written hastily in sloppy handwriting. The cast was done according to the guidelines, and the craftsman is already gone for good. Make sure that all the other traces vanish. Nobody should be able to prove that we are responsible for the forgery, or find a connection between me and your superior. You know what to do about the rest. P.S. Take care of the Witcher. Taller. What? Taller? Taller is interested in the political situation in Vizima. He's also investigating an important case involving forgeries. Who's trying to... Is it me? Are they trying to deal with me? The Witcher is me, right? I've pissed off some powerful people, but ooh. This is Luvarden's place. It's not Luvarden, is it? Alright, Dandelion. Dandelion got into trouble and I had to help him out. Everything I've heard about him has proven to be true, unfortunately. Alright, gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna save. I don't know if I should be nosing around in here. I'm getting a little nervous. Okay, just booze and orans. Nothing that's gonna make wealthy merchants come pounding the door down. Good grief. Well, Triss is there. Can I just walk in here? Was I not... Oh.
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess I shouldn't have walked through the door there. That kind of seemed to bug it out. I'll look around. Maybe I'll meet someone interesting. Oh, I didn't realize she had butt cleavage going on with this dress here. You could drop a pencil down that. Look at that.
Smile, Witcher. This won't take long.
Alright, here's the city council.
No money. We need
Welcome
only
to
raise
Lord
taxes.
Levarden's feast.
Ooh, here's Luvarden, and ooh, there's a bad-looking chick, and
Cheating
taller.
dwarf
Master
is here.
Dandelion is amazing.
I guess I should save.
Spy? A witch.
I
Rumor
wanna
says
talk
that
to
King
Radovid
Radovid
and
will
shit. Should I
negotiate with
save her
Foltest.
for last? I should probably save Luvarden for. Well, does it really matter? Let me save. I don't know if it actually matters or not. What order I talk to them in. Let me talk with Luvarden first. I guess. I don't know.
Geralt of Rivia and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
Okay. I guess that's all he had to say. What do you think, female
Ada
companion?
looks divine, even if she's a bit thin for my liking.
Oh, she likes them thick, yo. She is a bit on the scrawny side, isn't she? She is kind of like a bit more thinner than some of the other female models. Or maybe it's just a dress. I don't know. I want to talk to her.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
We do.
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Oh yeah, many duties, like putting on pleasing dresses. So many duties. Alright, forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you. And I see you still wear the gemstone with the inclusion, the curse. I think I'm gonna get, I'm gonna see if I can get Triss's panties in a knot to see if she's as bad as Shawnee.
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Oh,
Duet, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now.
oh. Okay. Alright, okay, so I guess Triss doesn't mind. Gosh, these redheads are trouble, aren't they? Alright, Ada at Luvarden's reception. I had the chance to meet Princess Ada. Some years ago, I relieved her of the Striga curse, and the princess has grown into a pretty, if somewhat wild and spoiled girl. Okay, so this was the girl at the very intro of the game then, at the little cutscene when you started up. Cool. Well, good to see she got that curse all taken care of, right? Alright, and Roderick DeWitt. I met Count DeWitt at Eluvarden's reception. He hails from Nilfgaard, belongs to the Order of the Flaming Rose, and advises King Foltest on behalf of the Order. He is exceptionally loathsome and arrogant, and he came to hate me from the moment we met. Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun with him. DeWitt arrived at the party in the company of Princess Ada. I sense there is something going on between them. Ooh, that's why he's getting all...
Get out of my sight, freak.
Oh, I I see what it is. Okay.
You know what Morton
See
did
how
at the
it
tournament.
is.
Arrive on
Alright,
horseback in full armor,
Velarad,
polished
Iron Man
Morton
here,
hugged his
and
steed with his
Taller. I
knees and
guess I'll
knelt.
talk to you.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velarad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velarad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
So this guy's kind of a big deal. I want to be on good terms with him. Alright, Velarad governs Vizima, the capital city of Temeria. In Foltest's absence, Velarad holds the highest authority in the city. The Burgomeister knows me from long ago, since he was the one with whom I negotiated the contract for lifting Princess Ada Strigahurst. Although I don't remember Velarad, I have a vague feeling that he has grown old and taken to drink since we first met. People say that Velarad has lost his authority and doesn't run the city as efficiently as he used to. Poor guy's probably being probably worn the hell
Those
out.
damned elves
Needs
are the worst of it.
Needs a
Make me want to
break.
puke.
Everybody knows elves are scum.
And I'll have him impaled.
Uh-oh, something's wrong with this guy. He's like a zombie warrior or something. Can you explain what's going on with Ekin Blunt over here?
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honourable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honoured, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt.
Why do you keep dragging me off?
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Oh man, this is gonna be tricky, isn't it? Ooh. It may be worthwhile to talk to the other guests. Alright, finally a moment to myself. Haven't they ever heard of chairs? Maybe I should use this time to talk to the other guests, away from Triss's vigilant gaze. Okay, so... let's see. To my surprise, Taller the Fence was invited to Luvarden's reception, at which only the rich and influential were present. Gosh, who the hell can I trust in here, honestly? I don't even know if I can trust Triss. I don't know if I can trust these guys. I don't know if I feel like Taller's like the only one I can trust back. Or here, I'll trust the silent guy. Yeah, let's just hang out together. ... Oh, okay, I can't ... him back. Alright, yeah, here. He's taken a vow of silence, but not a vow of not drinking, of sobriety. Oh, yeah, I've got another one of those, don't I have another one of those wives' tears, or did I put him... Ew, I think I put him in the bag. Nope, I do, I've got them. Alright, drink up. Getting hammered with the silent man. Aw, yeah, silent drinking time. I don't know if I should do this because I might end up having a loose tongue after this. How much do you drink, my man? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Why do these people drink so much? Everyone in this game has an alcohol problem. And now I'm blacking out.
Curses. I'm drunk.
Rip vows.
He speaks.
I broke my vow. I swore on a heron.
A heron?
Nonsense. Tala hired me to come incognito to the feast.
You blew it.
No scene, please. This ring will get you in the house of the night. Half price.
I've already been, but...
The food will disappear soon.
Thanks. Alright, so this is my new favorite potion in the game. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I probably should have waited because I probably am going to get drunker. I don't know, let's talk to Miss Bad Thing again.
You shall be summoned when I need you.
Ooh, I don't like you. I don't like being referred to as being summoned. I'm not your dog, lady.
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
Fair enough.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask...
Oh, please don't.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later.
Hey, he's not wrong. That's actually, a thing. I mean, you get that sexual frustration, I mean, I can help. Ooh.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witches, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
Okay, so I've got to be careful with her. She sounds like she's trying to pry information with me. These redheads are trouble. Every redhead is trouble. I'm not getting with these redheads. I'm sticking to blondes and brunettes. Redheads are just trouble. Alright, not entirely. The similarities are evident. I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness? Change the subject.
I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for bores.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Leuwarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
Oh, boy. Not all men. I have no desire to meddle in politics, for instance. You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power. They both come down to one thing. Fucking others. Yeah, I like that so much. I just have to click on it.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power. They both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
Oh boy, here we go again with the redheads and the trouble. My curiosity will remain unsatisfied later. Now, what do you want? I probably have it in my damn bag somewhere.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
Chicken leg or something? What am I supposed to bring her? Talk about... Oh, I've got to go talk to her... Okay, Your Majesty.
I'm listening.
What does the Duchess over there want to eat?
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
You can go screw yourself. He could use a shot of vodka.
Get out of my sight, freak.
I'm not doing that.
Enjoying yourself?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times, new customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
Yes.
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Yeah.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Oh, man, that's what people have been telling me. Oh my gosh, I feel like whatever side I'm gonna have to pick is going to be absolutely massive because they're playing it up so much. Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade. Well, like he said, he does nothing for free. I was about to have a meltdown if I had to give someone else some damn aura and to tell me something. Like, everyone's so difficult. Just talk to me. Quit giving me the runaround. Alright, who exactly is Duet? What is he doing here? Is Luvarden somehow involved? Yeah, I thought Luvarden was cleared, but maybe not. Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me? Because there's probably some powerful forces at work that need the expertise of a witcher. I don't know. Yeah, is Luvarden involved? No. There. Yeah, is Luvarden involved?
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
No, I don't.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
A lot of wealth and remember that Triss, it made a point to say that Triss has a very luxurious home, and it wouldn't be too far-fetched to think she's striking deals with Luvarden to come across that wealth, but that in itself isn't necessarily sinister, but I don't know, I feel like something's definitely going on there. I kind of felt it in my gut there, right at the beginning. And now Taller's I feel like this game really likes to screw with you. And Taller looks like he's got a freaking monocle. How many people have a monocle? That's like the signature bad guy accessory is a monocle. He's got like these liver spots or whatever you call the discoloration on his head, and he's all bald, and he's got this narrow nose and pointy chin. He might as well have bad guy tattooed on his forehead. So that's why you can trust him, because this game likes to give you the runaround. You can trust Taller because he's the most untrustworthy looking shady mofo on the planet. That's how you can trust him, I think. I don't know. Yeah, who exactly are you now?
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
I like the dance of this little word dance we have here. Gosh, I guess now it's a little bit of both, huh?
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
Man, a spy, like, you know, when I read about him before, it said he was involved in intelligence, but I guess that's really the only thing you could be if you're involved in it. It's just weird for him to come out and say it. Man, I told you he's one of the good guys. So, why are you drawing me into a game that doesn't concern me?
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
And then I have that note. I mean, if this is like Lou Varden's room, like that he rents out or whatever, then that would be his note that I obtained, most likely. And Triss is over there maybe talking business, so I don't think I can trust either of them, so maybe they're working together. I don't know. Oh man, here I am again. I know they're gonna make it seem really obvious, so it's gonna be someone not obvious because this is what that game does. So they're pointing me toward Lou Varden and Triss, so it's probably Shawnee. I don't know. Alright, yeah, who's Duet?
Who exactly is Duet, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
Yeah, the princess is young. I'm not exactly what her age would be. I'm thinking she's probably either like super early 20s, maybe mid 20s. So she's, probably, she's a princess, spoiled, thinks she knows something about the world, and probably doesn't. And it's not too outlandish to think she's being used. I think that sounds.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Alright, I'm glad I have an ally in Taller. Alright, quest updated. Taller made me realize that my motivations
I cannot believe I spoke to a princess.
I gained a level. Duet turned out to be the sworn enemy of Taller, the chief of the Temerian Intelligence Service, so means he's probably an enemy then. Alright, Velarad. Oh, I guess I can't finish this until I get Velarad a shot of vodka. Oh, and here's all these contracts I've got here. Alright, let's see. What was. I'm not really sure which one that I just got an update on. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so I guess I have to go give that guy his shot of vodka, but I'm gonna should I do that, or should I talk to... I guess it wouldn't hurt to talk to these people. Let me save again. I know I'm such a spaz with the saving.
Excuse me, Geralt. I must speak with Luvarden.
I'm busy now.
Oh, yep, okay, I guess that's what I have to do then.
Throat's dry.
Okay,
Relax, Burgermeister. The party's just beginning.
I'm listening.
Okay, at least it's just a gift. At least I don't have to drink with him. Okay, I was worried that I had to drink with him. Alright, little vodka here.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Give me a minute.
Okay, so
I
she
need to get a
wants...
bite.
I should speak with Taller again. Raw meat, so she's doing that paleo diet, right? Ooh.
Geralt,
Any idea... I'm done playing your games. I don't know. Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
we have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. Be discreet.
Oh.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish.
Oh, hold on. Wait, maybe I can't trust him. I don't know, I wanna hang on to that letter. Can't I just, I mean, I know her favorite dish is raw meat, so do I have any on me? Or, I might, here's a bowl. Oh, here we go. Raw meat. I bet there's, yep, pork, chicken leg. That's not raw, though. I'm guessing that's probably not enough. Because I thought I could trust Taller, but now I'm not sure because I don't know if I want to give him that note.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Let's see. Do you like... Here's a chicken leg.
No, no, no. This is for the riffraff. Ah, I am so disappointed.
Oh.
Please grant me another chance, Your Highness.
Very well. Do not disappoint me again.
Okay. So she has to have raw meat.
Out of my sight.
Okay, I made her mad. Let me go. Can I go downstairs? Am I allowed? I think I have some, like, raw meat with the innkeeper. Where is he? Here he is.
Forgive me. Busy
For
now.
heaven's sake, come on. Can I go outside, or is this going to screw up my whole quest, and I have to reload at one of my last saves? Why are you busy? My gosh. Okay, let me go back in, because I made the innkeeper all butt salty, so I can't get to my darned inventory, so I can get the princess or raw meat, so someone can talk to me about what's going on. So much BS. So convoluted. I don't know why it does that every time I zone in here. That's kind of wacky. Your moose win.
Greetings.
Can I help?
Yeah, screw you. Let's see, do I have wyvern meat? That's probably raw ham sandwich, chicken. I assume the chicken is raw, like, would it explicitly say if it's raw? I mean, the wyvern meat looks raw, but I don't know. I don't want to make her mad again, so I don't know what to do here. I would assume that if it's just called a chicken, it's raw, but no, I don't know. Like, can I give her the wyvern meat? Like, I'm probably gonna go kill a bunch of wyverns, so I don't really care if I know it's for a quest item. I guess I'll get a chicken too, because it looks cooked, but it doesn't say that it's, I don't know, I'm probably overthinking this.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Alright, I guess maybe I don't have some raw meat.
That's what I'll do.
Alright, let me go back in here, thank goodness, and let's see if I can give her the raw meat. I'm gonna save in case I, like, mega piss her off.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Yeah, it's in my pants here. Wyvern meat? Oh.
No.
Please grant...
Very...
Okay.
I need more time.
Be swift.
So does she... Oh, so she actually okay, well, screw that. I'm sorry, I'm reloading because I spent, well, I didn't spend anything, but I need that for a quest. Sorry, it's kind of slow for whatever reason whenever I need to reload the game. Okay, so I guess I have to give Taller the... Do I have to do that? Like, Triss told me to be careful of anyone trying to take information from me, and I already know that she wants raw meat, I just don't have any. Velarad said Taller is furious about what is requested of his men. Maybe I should talk with him. Let me just switch to just primary quests here. Okay, I guess I'll...
Sometimes I'd prefer to be a peasant.
Would you prefer to be a peasant? Alright, I guess I'll give Taller that note then. I wanted to keep it, but...
How did...
Smoothly, here's the letter.
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepis.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared Catoblepis meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting Catoblepis throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
Oh my. So how's the meat prepared?
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in Catoblepis, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
So she wants raw. Ooh. Okay, so I need to get how he prepares
Waste
it, but it's
of
raw.
words.
So she likes it, the meat raw. Then is that like where the confusion is? Is that she wants that kind of meat raw?
I'm listening.
Is that what I'm understanding, or I don't know?
Farewell.
I don't want to talk to you. Let's see here. I need to find some cattle blitcross meat for Ada. I need a miracle or magic. Triss! Alright, well, I guess I don't have to go hunting. Maybe I can just talk to you.
Geralt.
This is important, Triss.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
What the heck?
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some Catoblepis. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
Just do it.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.
Oh. She needs time to conjure up a kettle pro. Oh, she's actually going to just conjure one. I was like, alright, where do I have to go back to the damn swamp now? Alright, so let me save again. This is a really interesting little chunk of the game I'm in.
Catoblepis steak. Rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms, too.
I think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
I'm sure you could. It doesn't really
Would you be so
take a lot
kind
to
and fetch me some pate?
conjure orgasm. Oh, sorry.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Yes, steak tartare of Catoblepis. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
Steak tartare of Catoblepis. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
Alright, let's go. Invite me to visit her in her alcove. Where's your alcove? Tell me
Not so hasty.
I'm hasty. Where's your alcove? I want to go now. No, oh, okay. Do I follow her? Maybe I just follow her. I guess I just follow her. Oh man, these redheads. These redheads are nothing but trouble every single... And like all of them, like they're all redheads too. All of them are trouble. I'm done with the redheads forever. Forever. Only brunette. Oh, and here. And this, ooh. And I
Those
got
damned
that-
elves are the worst of it. Make me want to puke.
and I got
Everybody
that
knows
note from this
elves are
room,
scum.
too,
I
so
run
this
into
was
one, I'll
her
have him
room.
impaled.
Oh my
He's liable to enjoy it.
Oh my gosh, I wish the door would shut. Calm down, you guys are loud as hell. Alright, Ada, let's get busy.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
Oh yeah. As you command, Your Highness promised me an answer. As you command.
As you command.
Oh yeah.
I should think so.
Oh yeah. Oh, she just exploded into lingerie. All right. Aw, yeah. Oh, my pendant's vibrating. Wahoo! The princess has come of age, I guess.
Geralt, I spoke with Declan.
And?
The two of you should talk.
What's so worthy of my time?
Don't be so quick to judge. He'll make you an offer, one I think you should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Only in bed, Witcher. Only in bed.
Sure. Alright, what's the gift of Lara not finding this party dull? Not finding this party dull.
Not finding this party dull.
Anything more interesting in mind? At home, Geralt. At home.
I think I've already been barked up that tree once. Alright, I can now talk to the host in private. Alright, where did he run off to? He's over here, and Taller's still here. A lot of people have kind of cleared out, haven't they? Let me save again.
Hell with it.
Probably scared everyone with all the noise I was making, know what I mean?
Geralt.
You should find yourself
I don't want to...
I'm done playing your games, Toller. Farewell.
I didn't want to say that.
Princess Ada should
but
marry.
okay.
I'm glad you've come.
What is it?
The old saying goes, any enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Let me guess. You have dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you help destroy Salamandra?
Can I trust you to? Or, I mean, he makes it sound so easy, but I feel like it goes deeper. I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
Wonderful. It's as we've heard. All secret societies need gold. Fistek yields the largest profits for Salamander. Our spies say there's a new Salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are harvested, then conducted to another base in Vizima's temple quarter.
A swamp and slums again. Great.
Yep.
We're confident you can destroy both camps. If you discover papers, evidence that might aid us, return to me.
Yes, sir. Permission to commence mission, sir.
Both camps are new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you. The Salamanders would slaughter groups of humans easily.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this formula especially for you.
Oh man, I like how Geralt's like the only person in the whole game with any sense of humor. Alright, new quests. Following the thread, Lou Varden asked me to pursue an investigation once again in the Temple Quarter. If I have any problems, I should see him to gain more information. Lou Varden suggested I speak with Jethro, who is a Fistek added, and must be the source. Salamandra is involved in the Fistek trade. So gonna see my old friend Jethro again. Lou Varden asked me to infiltrate the local Salamandra cells. Yeah, okay, I only stick out like a sore thumb. I can pursue that only once I've completed my investigation in the Temple Quarter and the swamp. I should find some of Salamandra's documents in both places, so I need to get one before the other. And reaping time. Lou Varden asked me to pursue the investigation of the swamp. I should see Vaska, the Brickmaker's leader. Oh, great. She may have some information. Oh, great. So I get to speak with Vaska again, and she's probably even more crazy since the last time I met her. Alright, formula for White Rafford's decoction. It contains a formula for blah blah blah, which restores lost vitality. Ooh, so it's just like a heal potion, kinda? Like, because this one's like vitality regen, and it just says it restores. It makes me think it's just like, you just chug it, it's just like a healing potion. Alright, well, pretty much everyone that is interesting has cleared out. Let's see if you have anything new
Witcher.
to say. Alright, what's the gift of Lara?
What's the gift of Lara?
A long, complex story, but I'll keep it short. Laura Doranep Sheadal was no normal elf, more like a genetic bomb. She was to couple with another genetically special individual and bear an even more exceptional child. But that never happened. Lara fell in love with Cregennan of Lod, a mage, a human. Lara and Cregennan's children, known as those of elder blood, proved hard to follow. Thus the sorcerers who had hatched the plan lost control of their precious gene.
Okay, well that's a much more simplified version of it. Thank you.
About my identity.
Any progress?
I'm still analyzing.
Oh, okay, so I guess it's just like a progress update thing, so I'll just need to come see her over and over again, like, as I figure out who I am? I don't know. Alright, now who's this shady looking thing?
Rumor says that King Radovid will negotiate with Foltest.
Nothing exciting. Alright.
We need time.
Right.
Return later.
Gosh, well this little party,
I prefer traditional feasts.
sure did take up a whole lot of time. More mysterious dudes. Yeah, I think I'm actually done in here. Holy moly, it really took a long time to finish up in here. I spent the whole time up there, actually. I was, gosh, I wonder what time it is now in the in-game, obviously. I went and got like a red whetstone to go back to. Oh, what's going on here? What is something going on out here? It's Taller and the Count. Okay, hold on. What's this all about? I thought I was gonna get to go adventuring and doing stuff now, but things are getting wacky over here. What's? You know what? Do I really want to deal with this? Can I go like the other way? All right, now this has got to be dealt with. Yeah, hold on. What's going on here?
Witcher, reveal yourself as an honest man or a coward.
What do you want, Duet?
That scoundrel Taller. He refuses to abide by a royal edict.
What edict?
The royal edict bearing the very seal of our merciful ruler Foltest that strips him of his position.
What?
By the authority vested in me, etc., etc., Taller is hereby dismissed from his position as head of the Temerian Intelligence Service.
And Taller objects? You're kidding?
Yes. Show yourself a real patriot. Kill that pleb.
Damn lies. The edict is a fake. This dickless, brainless, sellout zealot burns to see me eliminated.
Silence, lice-ridden scab. You will hang, traitor. Geralt, bring me that pleb. He needn't be in one piece.
Oh, no. I'll kill him with pleasure. Taller walks. You know what? You treated me like crap and now you want a favor. You know what? Even if that edict is real, do it your damn self.
Taller walks.
You will regret this, Witcher.
And you can S-M-D there.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You best disappear for a while.
Good idea, but I must speak with you.
Later. I need to do something.
Fine. Meet me at the new Narracourt.
Oh, for heaven's... Okay. Taller claim... Okay, hold on. What's this about? Alright, Taller thanked me for helping him during his confrontation with Duet. He said we should speak further at the new Narracourt, which... You were just there, you walked outside, and now I have to walk right back inside. Oh my gosh, you guys making my life Actually, they're making my life easy. I guess I don't have to go running all over Vizima to advance this quest. It's just a matter of walking right back in. Alright, where's that handsome devil? There he is.
What can I get her?
We meet again, Witcher.
Worked out that way, I guess.
I suppose I should thank you for saving my ass.
I'm still not sure it was smart to tangle with Duet.
Of course it was, provided you have Temeria's well-being at heart.
What do you mean?
There's something afoot.
You forget I'm a simple witcher.
It's like this. Before the king departed, he placed Vizima in my care. See?
Seems authentic. During my absence, I entrust you with...
I know you can read, Witcher, but notice both the king's seal and his signature.
I see. That isn't on the other edicts.
A seal can be stolen, but a signature is difficult to forge.
So the royal edicts are fakes?
Exactly.
Foltest's authority seems tenuous. I'll be glad to get... Oh, man. I'll be glad to get back to my own matters. Taller has a royal edict that appoints him caretaker of Vizima in the king's absence, if that one's real. The document bears the king's signature and his seal. It looks like the unsigned edict of that forge. I should keep my eyes open and see how things develop. Man, oh gosh, this is going to be like Chapter 2, where it's going to throw 50,000 quests at me and everything's all tangled up and sticky. No, it seems like from all accounts that I've heard that Chapter 2 is exceptionally sticky and bad. Alright, well, I guess... Oh, look at all these people stumbling around out here in the dark. Alright, well, I guess I have my work cut out for me now. I don't even know where the heck to start this time, but I'll figure it out next time. Thank you guys so much for watching me play The Witcher today. Have pretty much spent all my time upstairs in the inn, but that's
for some
how it
peace
goes
and
sometimes.
quiet.
Alright, well, thank you guys again for watching. Bye for now.